Okay, video update here tonight. We are not going to be talking about Philippe, but we are going to be talking about this possible area of formation right here. And this NAM model right here wants to develop it and pull it across Florida over the next couple of days. It's also developing this area over the Bahamas, which is also another area that we're watching. NAM right now is the only one that wants to develop this area and bring it through Florida. But many models are indicating that something will develop over here in the North Bahamas. And what we're going to do now is take a look at those. Here's another one. That one's going to develop something right here over the North Bahamas, you can see here, and then pull it off to the northwest, actually, for landfall near Jacksonville somewhere, it looks like. But we're not going to pinpoint anything right now. It's not even likely that, well, I can't say that either, but it's not even a storm there yet. There isn't even a major cloud mass or low pressure. Here's the GFS model, and we're watching for development right here. And this is going to pull off to the northwest for a little while, and then it's going to reform and then pull off to the northeast here in the GFS model. See it form right there, pulls off to the northwest for a little while, just off the coast of Georgia, and then pulls away out into the open Atlantic. Here's another model. Maybe. This is an experimental model, a FIM, and it develops this area right, as soon as it starts over again, right here, and pulls it into Florida to the south of Jacksonville in the next couple of days. And here's our CMC model. This one also developed it, and this is a worst case scenario here, developing it over the North Bahamas and pulling it off to the northeast. Notice also this system, it forms first and throws across Florida, and then it throws another one toward the northeast. Now this is the only model that's forming those two in those positions. Now NAM is doing something similar, but it isn't doing just that. Here's NGP model, and it's not playing. You see not much developing here. It does develop this area slightly over the Bahamas and pull it toward Florida, and then like GFS pulls it back away toward the open Atlantic, or maybe even toward the northeast. We're hoping it won't go toward the northeast, but that looks like it could be a scenario if this thing does develop. And here's our GFS again. This is our most dependable model normally. It's pulling it off, developing it here in the Bahamas, pulling it off to the northwest, very close to the Florida-Georgia coastline, and then pulling it back toward the Atlantic Ocean. Well, we'll bring you more updates on this as we get them, and we will have more model runs for you tomorrow night. Remember to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, whatever social media site you use. We're probably on it, so come and check us out. We're either CGWX1 or CG Weather, one of the two.